Good morning, y'all. Happy Thursday. Look what I've got. I have got this beautiful cast iron Dutch oven. Isn't she a beauty? This thing's heavy too. That's when you know it's real cast iron. Look at this. You know what I'm going to make in this today? We're going to make some bread. Let's make some Dutch oven artisan bread. Y'all can do anything in the world in this. These make the best artisan bread with the crunch on the outside. The best roast. You can sear them in this. You can do anything in the world in this. You can put this on your stove. You can put this in the oven. But to me, this makes the crispiest bread. And you know I love sourdough bread. So we're going to venture outside the box and we're going to make some Dutch oven bread together, guys. Let's do this. All right. Let me move this beauty out of the way. I haven't decided what I want to name her yet, but oh my goodness, she's so pretty. Also, shout out to my wonderful friend I made on TikTok, Gigi. She lives in Gaffney, South Carolina, and I got the sweetest package from her the other day with this shirt in there. We are going to go visit her this summer, and we're so excited. And I'm going to wear this proudly. We've never met, but it's like we've known each other for a long time, and I cannot wait to sit on her front porch and just talk to her, y'all. But thank you for this amazing shirt. I love this girl. You just made my day. All right, in our mixing bowl, let's get this bread started. We're going to use 1 package of dry active yeast. And I always shake mine down because I don't want any lumps in it. We're going to pour it in our bowl just like this. And then we're going to add 1.5 cups of warm water. And it needs to be at least 100 degrees. Okay, I put my 1.5 cups of warm water in my bowl. And I just mixed it up just like this. We're going to set it aside and we're going to let it bloom for 5 minutes. And then we're going to add our flour to it. I want to be honest with you guys. My husband's sick. I'm fighting a cold. I'm on chemo pills this week. So I figured today would be a good day to make bread to pair with potato soup. You know, when you don't feel good, potato soup just kind of hits the soul and it makes you feel better. I think it's the warmth and the comfort to it. But I'm making my potato soup, guys. And if you want this recipe, it's in my cookbook that you can find on my link tree in my bio. This is on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, and it's on page 23. It tells you the instruction and has you a picture of it at the very end. So go check that out. All right, I'm going to set my timer for 5 minutes, and we're going to let this bloom. Also, I forgot to tell you, I forgot myself, we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix that up in it. It's a cloudy day in my head today. All right, my yeast and my water and my salt have been setting for 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my mixing bowl. And in this bowl, I have 3 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. That's it. Let's just dump it and mix it with a rubber spatula. Make sure you get all that good yeast out of there. I was told this makes a sticky dough. So, hey. It already smells good. We're going to go for it. I love the smell of yeast. I think it smells delicious. So we're going to mix this up. We're going to cover it with a towel. And we're going to put it in a warm place for 2 to 3 hours or until it doubles in size. Now, I've washed my hands. I'm going to get in there with my hands. I'm going to smush it. And I'm going to roll it in a ball. This ain't sticky. This is actually perfect. Either I did something right or I did something wrong. We don't know yet. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? All right. There's my ball. Now, I'm going to cover it and let it set and do its magic for a couple hours. All right, y'all. My bread has been rising for 3 hours. I'm going to take this off, and I can tell it has risen. It's doubled. It smells so stinking good. So what I'm going to do is this. I've got my oven on 450 preheating, and I have my Dutch oven in there. And my recipe says once your oven is preheated, put your Dutch oven in there and let it warm up for 20 minutes and don't touch it. It's got 2 minutes left on the timer. So what I'm going to do is this. I got me a piece of parchment paper and a little bit of cornmeal. And And I'm gonna sprinkle some cornmeal just in the middle, just a tad, so it won't stick to my paper. And I'm gonna just take my dough and I'm gonna form it into a ball. My recipe says don't overwork this, so I ain't gonna overwork it. This either gonna work or it ain't. We don't know, but we're gonna find out together because I ain't scared. So I have formed it in a ball. And I'm gonna put it in the middle. It's a little sticky. Put it in the middle of my cornmeal. And I do, but I'm not gonna use it. I'm afraid. You're supposed to take, my timer's done. You're supposed to take a razor blade and cut you some cute little designs in there. Well, I ain't yet, but I am gonna take a knife and I'm gonna score it on the corner here so it'll bust open. Let's get a little fancy. I'm just gonna put me a toot and a toot and a toot. We're just gonna see how it looks, y'all. Let me grab my Dutch iron. Okay, this is super duper hot. Oh, it's hot. So, I ain't scared yet, y'all. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up our parchment paper, stick it down in here, put my bread out just like that, and we're just gonna see how it's gonna turn out. All right, recipe says cover it up, bake it on 450 for 30 minutes. Take the lid off, bake it for another 5 or 10, or until it's golden brown. Let's do this. While that's in the oven, let me show you something today. Oh my gosh, my son's great friend, Will, I have become friends with his mom, and she's an amazing lady. She makes bread in her Dutch oven, and her and I have just hit it off from the start. So she showed up at my doorstep at lunchtime today with a hot out of the oven loaf of bread from her Dutch oven. This is so good. If my recipe don't turn out, I found out, we're getting hers. Hers has honey in it. Look at this. I have done some damage to this, let me tell you. It is delicious, and she even makes pretty designs on the top of it. I don't know if I'm gonna share this with my family, but let me tell you what, that was so sweet and nice of her, and it just made my day. Made my day. You ever just met a stranger, and then you clicked, and you become friends? Yeah. Thank you, Ashley. All right, I'm gonna eat some more of my bread that she made me. That's so good. And we're gonna wait on my recipe in the oven. All right, y'all, I just pulled the bread out of the oven. It looks good, it smells good. So I cooked it on 450 for 30 minutes with the lid on. Then I took the lid off. I put it in there for another 10. Look at that. Look at that. So let's pull it out with our wax paper. Put it on our plate. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I love this Dutch oven. I'm gonna link it if you wanna go check it out. It comes in various sizes and colors, and it is fantastic. Pull this bread off of here. Look at that, y'all. You can see where I slid it. And that's what you want to hear is the crust. You can see where I put a few little dashes right there. I will get me the professional razor blade thing to make all the pretty, you know, whatnots on top. So let me figure out here. Let's cut a piece. Love that crunch. Oh yeah, Mama did good. Oh my gosh. Look at this. We did it, y'all. We did it. Holy crap. Look. Light, airy, fluffy. Gosh, if y'all can smell this. Hear that? The perfect crunch. We made Dutch oven bread ourselves. We made the artisan bread. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm putting some butter and some strawberry jam on mine. Let's get to it. Go make your family some. Blah, 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 blah. Go make you and your family some. You can do it. I believe in y'all. Go love y'all. Love your family. I love y'all. Bye.